everyone. Happy Tuesday. All right. I always come on here, I swear now, when I'm like going to do my quick makeup, because I feel like it's like 1 second, like just some time that I actually have time to come on here. So I'm excited because Bree and I are about to go record our podcast episode for tomorrow, and Bree and I are interviewing Artem and Charity. So that's actually going to be a lot of fun. They're headed into the SiriusXM studios in LA, and so we've had one FaceTime since they partnered up, and it was like super quick, so it'll actually be fun to like sit down and talk with them and see their chemistry and how everything's going. I'm super excited. And to like hear it from like Charity's point of view. So any questions anyone wants me to ask them at all for our episode? We have some like questions that we're gonna ask, of course, about the season, blah, blah, blah. But is there anything else that you guys want Bree and I to ask Charity and Artem? Put it down in the comments. I will definitely get it in. Can't believe their season already starts Tuesday. Like, how crazy is that? It's just that was so fast. Okay. When will Bree join Feet Finder? Oh, Bree and I. That's kind of funny. That's the first question I see. So, no comment. Do you think they partnered Charity and Artem because he was with Caitlyn and won? I don't think so. Oh, Bo. Of course I miss you, Bo. Mr. Chef Bo Mac in the house. I don't think Artem got Charity because The Bachelorette. I think when you look at everyone and personalities who are partnered up, well, they always do size, like height, and then personalities, they'll look at different things. So I think more it was that. But who knows? And I think she has potential to go to the finals and do really well. I paused. Am I paused? I don't know. But I think when there's someone who has a ton of potential, Artem will get paired with him because he's such a good coach. Wait, what kind of questions do we ask? I don't know. What kind of questions do you guys want me to ask him? Is Bree ever going to Dance with the Stars? What dances are they most looking forward to? Okay, that's good. I'm going to like screenshot as I go. When I see a question, I am excited for Mateo to see it because this is the first time. So think, when Caitlyn danced, or when Artem danced with Caitlyn, Mateo was 6 weeks old. Do I miss being on Dancing with Stars? Beyond, and I'll get to that. I miss it so much. But this is the first time where Mateo is like, it was so cute. So he's been having a hard time the past week. And he, this morning asked me, he goes, is daddy still on the airplane? And I was like, well, no, daddy's now in LA dancing. And I've tried to tell him about it. And he goes, so he dances in space because Mateo thinks airplanes are like rockets. So whenever they take off, everyone goes to space. So he thinks Artem dances in space. And he's talked to me about it before. It's cute, but then he started crying really hard this morning. And he goes, I just want daddy to be here. And it's been really hard on Mateo, which has made it really hard on Artem. But we're going there soon, and we're going to spend some time there. So my Nana gave me great advice. Like, school's very important starting at age 5, but it's right now very important for the parent bond. So like, not to feel guilty to take Mateo out of school. It's more important for him to also get time with his dad. So we're going to do that stuff. What does Donum think about Charity's dancing so far? Okay. Did I say his name right? Donum, right? By the way, they're so cute. Let's see. I'm trying to go back to some of your questions. Sorry, I missed them. Is Mateo going to come to a show? Yes, I actually think Mateo will be there Disney week. Let's see. Are you going to have another baby? Artem and I actually just talked about that on Monday. If his parents get here, we'll know in 2 months the status of them coming to America and living here. And I said, if they do, and we look at like where I'm at in my career and how things are going, then we will talk about having another baby. So we'll see. Oh my gosh, I have 9 minutes. Oh, I just got my eyebrows microbladed. Someone just noticed. I did it yesterday. I went and got microbladed done. Bree did it and I really want it. So today's the dark day and then it'll lighten up, but I love it because I don't like to wear makeup on my off days. Like this is because I'm podcasting. Other than that, I'm in no makeup when I'm at home, which is why I rarely like will post and things like that because I don't like to put on makeup. So Bree did microblading and I'm like, dang, you always look put together even if you're just wearing tinted sunscreen. So I finally did it. There's this amazing girl in Sonoma for all my Napa Valley, Sonoma Valley people. I need to put her info up. But yeah, so do you guys like it? It looks good, right? Okay, so someone wrote missing your bob cut. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy. Well, my friend talked about it on the podcast last week. If you didn't listen to the podcast last week, her comment was that a woman's going through something when she keeps changing her hair. And I go, that's so funny you say that because I've changed my hair a lot this past year, but I feel like I felt the bob and like I feel like that's what I resonate the most with after all these hairdos and colors I've tried. It's like I feel like the black bob is me since transitioning from Nikki Bella with the long dark hair. My long dark hair then worked because my real hair was like super long too, but you can't wear that long of hair and with a bob. It was just when I tried doing it recently, and you'll see it on Barmageddon this season when we go on air, it just was so heavy, but I have thick hair. So anyways, as in I have appointment Monday because Monday I'm going to the black bob. So I'm gonna cut here, put black back in my hair and go back. So anyways, did I ask for a particular shape? So I showed her a lot of stuff Eileen's done on me, Honey Bee, and she said it's more contoured or structured. So ask for the structure. This is a structured brow or you do a round brow. I wanted more structured. So if you go microneedling, ask for structured. Okay, sorry, back to Charity and Artem, right? Because that's who I have to go interview in 30 minutes. Oh, Bella Pinky, thank you. I agree with you. Toots McGruber, okay. Marty, you hang out with Brian. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to see like what else you guys want me to ask them so I can make sure to get some questions that you guys want in there. Sorry, I always forget to look at the comments. Okay. What is your favorite style dance? So mine is, but I'm gonna ask them that. So I screenshotted that. When is Barmageddon coming back? I think they're announcing that soon. I'm not allowed to say, I know, but I'm not allowed to say. But stay tuned. My favorite style dance is Argentine tango. I love the tangos, but I love Argentine tango. I think is so sexy. Oh my gosh, I just love that one. Okay, I'm just gonna take my makeup to go because now I'm like looking at the time. I'm like, oh shit, I don't have time. I'll answer a few more questions and I'm gonna head out. I need to do some with Bree later. Let's see. Okay. Does Artem have a favorite dance? I should ask Artem that. I feel like Artem's, when I've asked him that before, I think Artem says ballroom, like anything ballroom and frame, but that's like his background, right? But he's also a Paso person. Like Artem's his specialty is Latin dancing too. So I don't know, that's a good question. Let's ask him. People never really ask, but how are you doing? My biggest priority is mental health away. Oh my gosh. M period, and then your last name, sorry. I'm doing okay. Actually, I had a really hard morning. I had a really good workout and I was very emotional this morning because there was a comment someone put under my post today that for some reason was very triggering. And I was like, why am I letting this one person like trigger me? But it did, and it put me into a place that like I felt really sad this morning. I just get sometimes ups and downs because I think I hold a lot of truth in here and I can't always speak my truth. And it can get really heavy, and when you see like bad people succeed and you know stuff, that can be hard. But it's also hard because it's like, I think one thing that can get me the most on here is my passion, and like, what your passion is because it lights your fire, right? And mine is truly to empower women. When I'm at women empowerment events, I'm like on a high, like that's just my calling. And it was a woman who was like, goes, love you girls, but lately, like the post content, your wannabe Kardashians, and she just like went off on me and Brie under my post. And when I looked at her bio and she talks about her daughters, and I was like, you literally came to my page and you put me down, and it triggered me, and it wasn't nice, but like it was like I ended up blocking her because I was like, I don't even want I don't even want her as a follower, because I thought it was the rudest thing. Like, why, like, to go out of your way to leave like a rude comment like that. And guess what? If you don't like my content, that's fine. Like, we're all trying to figure out how we get into the next chapter of our lives. And like, I'm just someone who's not going to post my kid all the time. Like, I'm not. And I'm very strict about where I post, because I don't want my surroundings to always be out to the world, because I want to protect my family. So I've now hired someone where I'll get like content done once a month just to keep the engagement up and the impressions, because one, I have to do that for my job as well. But it was just like really upsetting. I just wanted to be like, listen up, Karen. Like, I don't, like, it's just so, like, how are you even a fan of me knowing I represent women empowerment and you came here to drag me? Anyways, don't get me started. But then it put me into a very deep hole of like, I had to have a long call with Brie, because then I got like just really sad about a lot of things. So anyways, thank you for asking. Am I okay? I'm doing better. So nothing like a call to my mom and Debris that helped me out. What character would you love Artem to be in Disney Week on Dancing? That's a good question. Ask Kim and Charity. Love that. Thank you, Jordan. Love you. Would love a Nikki Garcia book with more info on your past as an athlete. Ooh, Janie. Yes. There's a lot to say. What does Artem think of people saying Dancing with the Stars should be postponed due to the writer's strike? So that's a touchy question to ask. I don't know if I'll be allowed to ask that. But yeah. And I'm going to screenshot it and then I'll see if it makes it. Oh, got 1 minute as I'm looking at the time. Okay. Oh, love you guys. Thank you all for sending so much love. It means a lot. Who from the WWE keeps in touch with you most? Oh, Natty and I. Natty and I like text a few times a week. Natty's one of my best friends. Love Natty. And how good did she do last night? I loved seeing her and Becky's match. What do you think about Lindsay's sister and Dance Stars? Love it. If we can't have Lindsay, I love that we have Lindsay's sister. They're so alike, and it's good to get some fresh blood in there. Can you ask Artem what his favorite recipe is to cook? Yes. Okay. And I could also ask Charity that if she's like I could mix it with both. What happened to the bar show? Oh, it's about to come back. Stay tuned for that. Season 2's coming. Oh, Angus. Any tips going through cancer treatment? My father is. How do I stay strong for him? For me, it would just be being there for him. Oh, shoot, and I gotta go. It would just being there for him and giving him love and support, but also someone to talk to. I can only imagine that when you're going through that, don't expect him to be strong. Be the person where he can be honest with, because I think that's also really important for people going through that, is that they have someone that they can actually be honest. They could tell you if they're scared, if they feel a certain way. And I think you get strength through that, of like hitting it straight on. So be that person. Ask him those hard questions, because I think sometimes they want that. Okay, I gotta go drive to our podcast room. But these are great questions. Perfect. I was going to see if there's one more to screenshot. What is your favorite memory in Dance with the Stars? Oh, that will be like a whole episode alone. I guess meeting Artem. There's a lot though. Okay, you guys asked some great questions. All right, love you guys. I'll probably, you know what, actually, I'll come on here later if I remember, because Brie and I are heading. We got a tasting room, so I'll see if I can give you a sneak peek. Okay, you guys enjoy your day. Bye.